Good evening and welcome to Entwined, your number one source of news and entertainment. Today I'm going to talk about this clip that I found on Fox News. They are discussing some of the things that has been already discovered in what the government is been spending our money. All right, let me play this clip for you.
Tackling this kind of waste, fraud, abuse, bureaucratic bloat, we're going for the stuff that's basic common sense that most Americans actually agree on. And I hope we're going to actually be able to help unite the country by eliminating waste, which is something that all Americans, regardless of partisan affiliation, can get behind. And that's how Elon and I are thinking about it.
Well, that was Vivek Ramaswamy touting the new Department of Government Efficiency that he and Elon Musk will be running. Now, also known as DOGE, this temporary agency will partner with the White House and Office of Management and Budget to drive structural government change from outside the government. Now, they put out their first messaging on X yesterday, writing this: working overtime to ensure your tax dollars will be spent wisely. So what have we been spending some of our federal funds on?
We need this. We need somebody to come in there and oversees all this government spending. It is ridiculous at this point what they're doing. They're throwing money left and right, and no one knows. Nobody's held accountable. No one knows where the money's going. It is really bad. So hopefully, when Elon Musk and Ramaswamy get in there, they will cut all these crazy programs.
Review. Almost $550,000 went to a Russian lab to run experiments on cats' brains. That was spent by the National Institute.
Are you kidding me right now? Did you just hear what she just said? Cat brain. We're throwing money to study cat's brain. I would understand if a private company does something like this, because they probably discover something that they can make millions of, but the government, taxpayer dollars, I don't see the use of that.
Of health. $3.7 million of funding went to a study on monkeys and gambling, another NIH fascinating project. And the state.
Monkeys and gambling. That is the problem. Monkeys and gambling. Invest the money on poor people. Or if you're going to invest it on monkeys, make sure it's for something else. Maybe the brain, study the brain of the monkey. Or something more useful. Invest that money on a school, on a public school. I just don't see it. It's
State
ridiculous.
Department awarding tens of thousands of dollars for drag shows in Ecuador. And that's just the tip.
No, she didn't say that. Drag queen shows in Ecuador, paid by you and me. Ridiculous. Oh my gosh. This is the kind of things that piss me off. And this is the kind of things that needs people to check on. They need to be supervised, eliminated.
Of the wasteful spending iceberg. Here's Senator James Langford rattling off just a few government spending projects at a House hearing last year. Watch.
Last year, the State Department did a grant to Ecuador to host 12 drag shows in Ecuador with American tax dollars. Now, may have different opinions in this room on drag shows. I'm just asking the simple question: is the best use of American tax dollars to actually fund drag shows in Ecuador with U.S. tax dollars? National Science.
That's a senator saying that. That's a senator in Congress. Drag queen shows in Ecuador, paying by us. Like, I think we have enough drag queens over here. Invest that money over here. Right?
Science Foundation last year did a study of butterflies in Europe. So we funded with American taxpayer dollars. Last year there was also a NEA grant that was done to set up a display in Brooklyn for the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, which, by the way, is not
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Band. Like, invest the money on one of those bands of a public school. A lot of public schools, they don't even have a band. Invest that on that, on us, American citizens, on our kids.
even an American band. We had an almost, $350,000 grant to study smart toilets. Was one of the grants that we actually paid for with our federal tax dollars last year.
Smart toilets. I really think by now we have discovered the math when it comes to toilets. They have one use and one use only. All right? I don't want to get into details, but hello? You going to put a brain on the toilet?
We also had a grant that was done studying colonial Mexican soundscapes. We, last year, did a study on helmets and seatbelts in Ghana to be able to study whether seatbelts and helmets were effective for saving lives in Ghana. Can I just go ahead and answer that question?
In Ghana, helmets save lives everywhere. Of course they're good. It's been proven time and time again. What is the difference of being proven here and being proven in Ghana? I don't get it.
For free, seatbelts and helmets are a good idea. They save lives. Free.
Oh, Kaylee! The American people had no idea.
I'm going to leave it up to here. Give me your opinion, like and subscribe, and I see you in the next video because these things, they just get me mad. I can't believe it. Bye-bye.